I guess turning on subtitles while watching the show could help too, right? Definitely, it's a great way to connect spoken language with written word help reinforce learning. What about turning passive book reading into active learning? After reading a chapter, write a short summary or discuss it with friends in English. Even better, post your thoughts online to get feedback. That sounds quite engaging and definitely push you to use English in a practical way. Yes, and don't forget to actively learn vocabulary. Instead of just memorizing, use new words in sentences and try to use them in daily conversation. That must make the learning process much more dynamic. Absolutely, Leo. It's all about making your brain work actively with the language. So when let's talk about how to kickstart a conversation. This can really help our listener engage with native speaker. Absolutely, Leo. Initiating conversation is often the hardest part, but it's crucial for practicing your English. What are some good conversation starters that our listener could use? One effective starter is asking about local food recommendation. It's something everyone loves to talk about. That's true. Everyone has an opinion on where to find the best pizza or burger. Another one's asking about what show or movie they would recommend. It's a great way to learn about cultural preference. It's a great way to learn about cultural preference too. Sound like it could lead to some interesting discussions. Definitely, discussion hobby is also a great starter. You can ask, what do you like to do in your free time? That could really open up the conversations. Plus, it's a great way to find common interests. Asking about travel experience is another one. Have you traveled anywhere exciting recently? People love sharing their travel story. It might even give our listeners tips for their out. Yes, and for those who are a bit shy, starting with a compliment and ease into a conversation guarantee, like commenting on a piece of clothing or a gadget. That's a smooth way to get chatting. Just make sure it's genuine, dry, and remember the goal is to keep the conversation going. Use open-end and questions that require more than an yes or no answer. Can you give an example of an open-end question? Sure, like asking, what did you think about the event last night? Instead of, did you go to the event last night? Does make a lot of sense. Just invite a story rather than a simple response. Exactly. And don't forget, the more you practice these conversation starters, the easier they will become. That's encouraging. Our listeners should definitely give a chance. Thanks for all these great tips, Grant. You're welcome, Leo. Remember, it's all about taking that first step, that just starting the conversation. Moving on to the most crucial aspect of speaking English confidence, let's dive into why it's so essential. Absolutely, Leo. Confidence isn't just about feeling good, it directly impacts how effectively we can communicate in a new language. So you're saying it's a kind of self-fulfilling Prophecy, right? If you believe you can speak well, you just might.